Welcome back to Fantasy Warfare. It is now time for an elimination first blood match, and what potential this one has on paper. Two of the most gruesome, there we go, we got it right again, gruesome men to ever step foot into the professional wrestling rings. Step foot here into Fantasy Warfare, where the object is to make your opponents bleed.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 568 pounds, the Faces of Fear.
Ming and the Barbarian coming down to the ring for, like we said, a match where the object is to make your opponents bleed. I'm not quite sure if there are many other matches that could be more up the wheelhouse of the Faces of Fear other than this. It's first blood style, it's elimination rules. The winners walk away with the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Money Incorporated has a large mountain to climb here today. There's really no other way to put it other than to say that Money Incorporated, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and Erwin R. Shyster have a very, very tall mountain ahead of them. And here they come.
At a combined weight of 547 pounds, Money Incorporated.
Everybody's gonna pay.
It's the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, the self-proclaimed $1 Million champion, and his tag team partner Erwin R. Shyster, otherwise known as IRS. Multiple-time WWE Tag Team Champions looking to add another set of gold to the resume of the team of Money Incorporated. Here today, it would be the NWA World Tag Team Championships, but they have quite the daunting task in front of them, as they have to make not only one, but both members of the Faces of Fear bleed here today in order to get that done. Can they get it done? I'm not quite sure that they have what it takes to withstand the savagery of the Faces of Fear. I mean, this is Ming and the Barbarian we are talking about here today as their opposition in this elimination first blood match. Like, wow. I typically should not feel sympathy for the combatants here in these contests, but I feel bad for Money Inc. here today. But maybe they'll be able to fight against the tide on this one and come out on top. We'll find out. The bell is officially rang. We are underway. Now, this one is interesting. So it is first blood rules, but the tag team rules still apply. So there will only be two combatants in the ring at each time. Partners will remain on the outside. You can tag at any time. If your opponent is made to your partner is made to bleed, though, they are gone from the ring. So let's say, for example, the $1 Million Man is made to bleed by the Barbarian here as the Barbarian enters the ring. If Ted DiBiase bleeds, he leaves the ringside area and Erwin R. Shyster goes at it by himself. But if nobody bleeds, then everybody stays in their respective corners until somebody is made to bleed. As IRS, speaking of him, is officially tagged into this contest to go up against the Barbarian. Barbarian bending the arm of IRS backwards, stomping down across it. Beautiful shot by the Barbarian. You're going to wonder when each of these teams are going to start going for the foreheads and the noses and the mouths, or even the internal organs of their opponents here. Because you don't need to walk away with a pinfall. You don't need to walk away with submission. There's no countouts. There's no DQ. Apparently there's rope break. Why would there be a rope break? It's first blood, but whatever. Wacky and wild rules of this one. Ming choking away at IRS, completely legal on that one. Kicking away, stomping away. Ming now Oh, jeez, he just got hit hard by IRS, driven down to the mat. IRS making a tag to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase now up on the ropes. What is with these guys tonight in the ropes? I swear. I don't know what is with these guys tonight in the ropes. You think that they would want to, go to the high-risk district or high-rent district, whatever the hell you want to call it. I almost made that joke again. I'm becoming self-aware. You would think that if somebody would want to make that trek to the top rope and take that risk, that it would be more well-calculated than some of the risks that we have seen here tonight from some of these legends of the professional wrestling ring. Bret Hart did a fist drop to absolutely nobody. And Ted DiBiase just did a double axe handle to friggin' nobody as well. Nice drop toe hold by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as he makes a tag to IRS. IRS now entering the ring. Oh, hard shot by the Barbarian. So nobody is bleeding yet here in this one. I guess that's a kind of a good sign for everybody involved. No blood. No blood trails anywhere yet, as the Barbarian rolls out of the way and takes the legs of Erwin R. Shyster out from underneath him. Oh, stomping at the elbow as the Barbarian makes a tag to Ming. Ming now tagged in, looking to make... Ooh, somebody bleed. No blood on that one. No blood on that one. That was just a hard side kick by Ming as he counters the DDT attempt with a back body drop. Irish whip sends IRS across the ropes into the corner as Ming comes in with a collar and elbow and then driving the skull into the top rope. Now choking the life out of IRS yet again. Ming's got a thing here. Ming's got a thing here for choking out IRS in this end. Back to the choke yet again. Ming continuing to choke away at IRS here in this match. Oh, nice headbutt by Ming as IRS crawls over to his corner and makes a tag to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who comes in throwing fists. Look at those shots right to the mouth. He's looking to make people bleed. DiBiase now coming down hard with the shots to the chest of the Barbarian. We saw those earlier on in the Dudleys and Legion of Doom match, and that's actually what made Hawk go flying through the first table of that match. Thankfully for the Barbarian, though, there were no tables in this one, as he and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, have taken the action out to the floor. There are no countouts in this one, which made that rope break call even all the more curious. Barbarian back in the ring with Ted DiBiase over the top rope. What's he going to do with him? Oh, Ming brings DiBiase down to the floor, and the Barbarian follows yet again. Oh, nice spinning suplex by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, as he stomps on the forehead of the Barbarian, clearly looking to break the skin of the Barbarian and get some blood flow going. I mean, it'd be smart to just focus on the forehead and the nose and the mouth, period. I don't know why anybody's messing with arms and legs and stuff. I don't think this referee's going to stop the match over like a skinned elbow. I think we need somebody to be gushing blood here. But we'll find out what this referee's threshold is for the blood once we get to the point of somebody bleeding here in this contest. Boot to the midst. Oh, nice side shot again by the Faces of Fear. This time it's the Barbarian hitting it up to the top rope. Nice splash. No problems with his boots on that one. Nice splash by the Barbarian, driving all of his weight down across the sternum and torso of the $1 Million Man as Ming now re-enters the ring. Well, he's already re-entered. He's in there stomping away at the arm of the $1 Million Man. Again, I don't know why anybody would focus on anything but the forehead, the nose, the mouth, cheekbones, basically all about the skull. is where I would be focusing if I were in a situation of trying to make my opponents bleed. That's exactly where I would be going. That's exactly what I'd be doing instead of wasting my time here with suplexes and things of that sort. These things are not going to make anybody bleed. But, hey, that's why they were in the ring. That's why I'm sitting here in a commentary booth. And I'm not in a situation where in order to win, I got to make somebody bleed. Nice sidewalk slam by Ming. Drives IRS down spine first. And then IRS with a counter on Ming. Boot to the midsection. What's he going to go for here? Pile driver. That was shallow, that was stiff, and that was brutal looking. A pile driver by IRS on Ming. Now a camel clutch. I'm not quite sure what that's going to do for him. It really didn't do anything for him as IRS gets countered. And Ming now with the Tongan death grip on IRS. I suppose maybe he could crush something inside the throat and we could get some internal bleeding that gets coughed up by IRS, but otherwise, I remain baffled at why either one of these teams aren't just trying to break open the eyebrows, the forehead, the nose, the lips, the mouth, the teeth, the cheeks. You know, break any of those things open, get that blood flowing, but that's, you know, what I would do if I were in the ring. And with good reason, I'm not. So IRS now raining down the attacks on the Barbarian. And now he makes a tag to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase's got the Barbarian. Irish whip sends him into the far corner. Not the far corner, the upper right corner. Whatever, who cares? Tired. We spent last night at St. Catherine here in Montreal. And if you've ever been to Montreal, you know what St. Catherine is all about. It's a wild, wild... I feel like St. Catherine is... Oh, there we go. Drop toe hold gets the blood drawn. We've got one elimination. But I feel like St. Catherine in Montreal is kind of like the Vegas Strip in Las Vegas. But anyway, I digress. Good times there. Lots of crazy stuff in those clubs. Always be careful. The folks on the street, wash your hands. Anyway, Money Incorporated up 2-1 here as the Barbarian was cracked open by the $1 Million Man, who now has the $1 Million Dream locked on Ming in the center of the ring. That's not going to do anything for trying to make Ming bleed, but it will certainly make him a little woozy, a little daisy, which might open up some offensive advantage for the $1 Million Man. But not to be there as he just got sent head first into the turnbuckle, but he's already countering, but Ming already counters him. We got counters galore here. DiBiase, he's got him up on the shoulders. Oh, down across the top rope. Draping the throat of Ming. Does the $1 Million Man. Here comes IRS back into the ring. Money Incorporated holding a 2-1 advantage here in this Team First Blood elimination style. The Barbarian has been eliminated, as you just saw in the lower part of your screen. The Barbarian has returned to the locker room. Ming is out here all by himself. Can he make a major comeback and make not only one, but both members of Money Incorporated bleed their own blood? Things are certainly not looking good at this moment in time, but who knows? Maybe he can make that comeback as the $1 Million Man is waiting for him up on his feet. He's going for the $1 Million Dream yet again, a second time with it. As I said, the benefit here could be for Ming to be in a dazed and confused state, which could allow the $1 Million Man to hit a crucial shot to draw open the blood of Ming. Oh, there it is. The $1 Million Man driving his knuckles into the forehead of Ming, causing the final elimination here in this Elimination First Blood match. And we have brand new NWA World Tag Team Champions, and it's Money Incorporated.